Yeah, they're ready to go.
Is that what's happening?
Right. What's
And
both your names?
Do you guys know what you're reading?
We'll tell you. What's your name? What's your name, sir?
My name is Nick, but
Like I'm cosplaying as Shaggy Rogers.
All right, Nick. You are going to be playing Aang.
Like I'm the Avatar, man. I'm on music.
And Nick, could you do us a favor? Could you also read The Cabbage Merchant?
Oh, I can read my honor, man.
This is so meta and such a weird crossover right now.
Like Shaggy's the Avatar, I'm only using 1% of my power.
Perfection. And then there's someone quite lovely and wonderful right next to you.
Hello.
Excuse me.
Hi, what's your name?
Take
My
a
name is
ticket and
Ashley.
pass the
Ashley?
rest down, please.
What do we got for Ashley, my dear?
Ashley, you're playing Katara.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to play Sokka.
That's right. That's right. This is a scene from the King of Omashu, and we're so excited to hear our guests pronounce a couple of names because we're going to start at the top of the script. We have the actual script from the show, and we are outside the city of Omashu, a towering stone metropolis bustling with life. A giant Earth Kingdom flag flies above the city. We pull back and we're overlooking Omashu, and Aang, who is revealing the city with a grand sweeping gesture, says,
Like the Earth Kingdom city of Omashu.
I can't believe it! Katara and Sokka gawk. Even Momo chirps with excitement. Oh, I wish I had Dee. Will you guys be our animal sounds if we need them? Let's hear Momo chirping with excitement. That's actually really good.
Really nice. Really nice.
Those are great. Appa grazes in the background. Let's hear a little Appa grazing. Yes!
Yes.
This is amazing. All right, Aang, take it away. Aang and Katara and Sokka.
I used to always come here to visit my friend Ruby.
Wow. We don't have cities like this in the South Pole.
They have buildings here that don't melt?
Well, let's go, slowpokes. The real fun is inside the city.
Aang excitedly scampers down a path that leads to the city. Katara and Sokka finally snap to and call after him.
Hey, Aang. It could be dangerous if people find out you're the Avatar.
You need a disguise.
So, what am I supposed to do? Grow a mustache?
I like this because I think Shaggy also can't grow a mustache.
Like
They had
I only
something in
have like
common, I wasn't
7 lines on my chin, man.
All right. Moments later, we see Aang wearing a ridiculous wig and mustache disguise made from Appa hair. He scratches his head ferociously.
This is like so itchy. How do you live with this stuff?
Reveal Appa with a large bald patch on his side. He snorts at Aang. Yeah. Okay, someone's made Appa Scooby. Fair. That's fair.
Great. Now you look just like my grandfather.
Technically, Aang is 112 years old.
All right, Aang really gets into this, right?
Now let's get to skipping, young whippersnappers.
Hey!
The big city awaits.
So just to be clear, we have Nick playing Shaggy, playing Aang, playing an old man. That's what's happening here. That is many layers. That is many layers of Inception right there. All right. We're still in the outskirts with the walls of the city in sight. The kids find the last leg of the path to be the most perilous, a long, narrow walkway surrounded on both sides by a deep chasm.
Like you guys are gonna love Omashu. The people here are the friendliest in the world, man.
Up ahead, they hear the guards yelling at a cabbage merchant. Oh boy. What kind of slum do you think this is? And with a wave of earthbending, they send the man's cart flying off into the chasm.
Zoinks, my cabbages!
Aang looks to his companions and forces a smile.
Just keep smiling.
They nervously approach the guards as Aang continues his old man act. The guard holds a boulder in the air with his earthbending powers threateningly. State your business.
My business is my business, young man. None of yours. I've got to keep half a mind to bend you over my knee and paddle your backside.
Katara and Sokka glare at Aang to make him shut up, but he continues. Settle down, old-timer. Just tell me who you are.
Name's Bonzu. Pippinaddle. Suckopolis the Third. And these are my grandkids.
Katara immediately plays along.
Hi, June Pippin Paddle, Apocospopolis.
Oh my gosh.
These are grandkids.
That started out as a perfect 10.
You were there. We were there.
And I'm gonna say it stayed there. It stayed right at a perfect 10. Great. The guard looks at them skeptically for a beat and lets them go. You seem like a responsible young lady. See that your grandfather stays out of trouble. Enjoy Omashu.
We will.
Wait a minute. You're a strong young boy. Show some respect for the elderly and carry your grandfather's bag.
Good idea.
All right, we're gonna end it there. Let's have a huge
Thank you so much.
Great work, friends. Wonderful work. Ashley and Nick/Shaggy killed it. Thank you so much. We are going to move on to our next scene. If we could have 3 more of our wonderful guests come join us. You two can go sit back on those chairs if you want, or you can go to your own seats. Whatever you want to do, you owned that scene, and it was wonderful. I cannot believe how deep that got.
So
It was
great.
amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Mwah, 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 mwah.
Shaggy's so Earth King too. Look at that.
All right. Okay. Our next scene is from, now, we're focusing on book 1 scenes, you guys, because we are just about to finish book 1 in our podcast. So what we're hoping is that when we come back next time, we'll do a bunch of scenes from book 2. So we stay sort of linear in what we're doing, because we'll release this episode as a podcast, so many of you will be like, I heard my Momo! I know that was my chirp! Okay, so we're gonna do a scene from the waterbending scroll. Anybody who is a Zutara shipper will know this one of the scenes that we're gonna be doing today that might involve a certain necklace. We need a Katara, we need a Sokka, and we need a pirate captain. Do we have all of
Yeah,
them?
they're right here. Who we have? What's your names?
My name is Ingrid.
I'm Corey.
And I'm Isabel.
Ingrid, Corey, and Isabel, right? Amazing. Okay, and you guys know who you're playing?
No.
Okay, Dante, you're in charge.
Am I in charge? Ingrid, what's Isabel? Isabel will play Katara. Corey will play Sokka.
Ingrid,
And Ingrid will play... Who's
the pirate captain.
The pirate captain. You're not a
Okay.
pirate captain.
Ingrid, you're kind of scary. This will be very fun.
Right.
Be that pirate captain for us. Okay. Yes!
I'm gonna play Zuko.
That seems right.
That seems alright.
That seems right.
Who are you playing, Janet?
I'm going to read some of the just one-line characters, which in this case include Aang and Uncle Iroh, so this is a lot of pressure on me.
Let's do it.
Okay, exterior campsite night. Everyone is sound asleep as we pan across the campsite, but suddenly, Katara's eyes open. She looks around, and she tiptoes over to the satchel. She quietly takes the scroll out and starts to walk away. Katara turns to see Momo staring at her. He starts to chitter. Shh! Give me some chitters. Give us that line one more time, Isabel.
Shh, Momo, go back to sleep.
Momo chitters at a lower level. Katara turns and walks into the forest. We're on the riverbank an hour later. Katara is attempting the single water whip again. It fails again and again, adding to her frustration each time.
Ah, shoot. Come on, water, work with me here, okay? What if just, ouch, stupid squirrel.
Her yelling attracts the attention of Zuko and the pirate captain, who are floating by in the skiff. The captain signals to his men in the pirate boat traveling alongside them, Katara unaware of their presence.
Okay, Katara. Shift your way through the stances.
That's a good frustrated grunt. You can't see that, but it's right on the page. Frustrated grunt, and she definitely did one. She hears a rustle in the bushes and stops. Give me rustle. Beautiful, I love you so much. She pulls aside the shrubs to see Zuko's skiff landing. She gasps and turns to flee. Great. She runs right into a large pirate who grabs her and picks her up.
No, let me go of me.
She water whips the pirate right in the face, managing to stun him for a second. Katara tries to run another direction and flies right into the arms of Zuko.
I'll save you from the pirates.
And note, off Katara's terrified expression, we go to the riverbank minutes later. The pirates and Zuko have Katara tied to a plank. Zuko turns to her with an angry stare. Katara squirms to no avail.
Tell me where he is and I won't hurt you or your brother.
Go jump in the river.
I know, a lot of people find this scene scary, baby. There's a lot going on in this scene, cute baby. I know. That baby does not ship Zutara. Not at all. Like, very, very obvious. All right. Iroh whispers something in Zuko's ear. Zuko switches tacks.
Try to understand. I need to capture him to restore something I've lost. My honor.
I mean, this scene has it all. This scene has it all. He walks behind her so she cannot see him.
Perhaps in exchange I can restore something you've lost.
He places something around her neck and she looks down at it.
My mother's necklace. How did you get this?
I didn't steal it, if that's what you're wondering.
He takes it off her neck and dangles it in front of her.
Tell me where he is.
No.
The pirate captain steps forward. Oh, where am I? Oh. Top of 21, my
Let
boy.
go of this necklace, garbage. You promised a scroll.
Zuko reveals the water-bending scroll. He holds it up and threatens it with a small flame from his palm.
I wonder how much money this is worth.
Now, the pirates all instantly get the message. They back off.
A lot, apparently. Now you help me find what I want, and you'll get this back, and everyone goes home happy. Search the woods for the boy and meet me back here.
Fine.
The pirate captain became a petulant teenager. Just campsite, Aang and Sokka are waking up and stretching. Thank you. Sokka looks to Katara's abandoned sleeping bag. Who's Whoa, great. Wow. That was alarming. Do we have a where'd she go? Did that happen?
Where did she go?
There you go.
I don't believe it.
Great. What's wrong?
She took the scroll. She's obsessed with that thing. It's just a matter of time before she gets us all in deep.
Just then, the campsite is stormed by sword-wielding pirates. Sokka grabs his club and holds them off as Aang tries to generate an air assault. One of the pirates fires a net at Aang, not the net!
The net!
That's what gets him! He releases his air attack, but it passes right through the net. He becomes fully ensnared. The pirates drag Aang away, leaving Sokka behind. I got him, come on!
Oh, what? I'm not good enough to kidnap?
They fire a net at Sokka, ensnaring him too. They pick him up and drag him away as well. Zuko watches the pirates return with Aang and Sokka. He smiles as he readies the scroll for the handoff. Katara, who's still tied to the plank, sees Aang and smiles.
Nice work.
Aang, this is all my fault.
No, Katara, it isn't. And now back to back. Yeah, it kind of is. That's my Uncle Iroh? No, that's terrible. Next time we'll have an Uncle Iroh. Zuko addresses the pirates.
Give me the boy.
You give us the scroll.
You're really going to hand over the Avatar for a stupid piece of parchment?
I like this. This is like May meets Sokka.
Yes, it is.
I love it. The pirate captain turns to his comrades. They murmur amongst themselves.
Don't listen to him. He's trying to turn us against each other.
Where's my captain?
Captain,
Your friend is the Avatar?
Sure is. And I'll bet he'll fetch a lot more on the black market than that fancy scroll.
Zuko tries to punch Sokka, but the pirates get between them.
Shut your mouth, you water tribe peasant!
Yikes.
It's not politically correct to say that. You don't really feel that way, but you know, came out in a fit of anger. Don't cancel him at the moment.
And then Aang to Sokka, yeah, Sokka, you really should shut your mouth.
I'm just saying, it's bad business sense. Just imagine how much the Fire Lord would pay for the Avatar. You guys would be for life.
The pirates converse for a beat. Then they turn and walk toward the pirate ship, partially grounded on a nearby shore.
Keep the scroll. We can buy 100 with that reward we'll get for that kid.
You'll regret breaking a deal with me.
Oh, and that is the end of the scene.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys, Rory, Ingrid, Isabel. Let's give it up for them. Not to mention all of you who even supplied extra gasps for Katara.
The sound effects are so great.
That was wonderful. Should we do our next scene?
One more scene.
Two more scenes.
Two
my
more
boy.
scenes. Oh my
Two
goodness.
more scenes.
Two more scenes.
We are going to do a scene from Jet.
Nice.
And here's the thing. We were going to have someone read Jet, but then I realized that Dante secretly wishes he
I want to
was
play
Jet.
Jet.
Because he's basically Rufio, right? So we had to have Dante read Jet.
Jet's brother, yeah.
He's like a cousin of Rufio.
We'll read Jet as Zuko.
You read Jet however you
I'll
want.
just read, if I did Jet, this is what we're gonna do.
Great. Sounds great. We definitely need from our wonderful friends sitting up there. Guys, I'm so sorry we're so far away.
We can't see you guys. What's everybody's names?
My name is Miranda.
Hi, Miranda.
I'm JJ. I sound like Emma Stone right now, but yeah.
Hi, JJ.
I'm Dominique.
Dominique. And it's Jen Jen?
It's JJ.
JJ.
We're all
Masks,
really
everyone.
nervous. We were talking about before we got up here.
You were talking about what?
How nervous we are.
Oh, you're
Oh no, you're gonna
great.
join us.
Give him some love. It'll be wonderful. I mean, I think we might have to have Dominique read Katara because she's really dressed in Water Tribe clothes, and we gotta have some Korra / Katara love here. That means that we also need, who do we need, Dean?
We need a Sokka and an Aang. Let's go JJ. What do you want to do, JJ?
Can I do Aang?
We'll do JJ as Aang,
JJ's Aang.
and then we have Sokka.
You good with Sokka?
We'll do.
All right,
And
beautiful.
Let's go.
Okay, let's do it. So this is right after this is basically when we meet Jet for the first time, right? So Sokka was just trying to grab and dispense with a Fire Nation soldier, but before he can do it, something else happens. So he's seeing a nearby soldier, he readies his boomerang. Give us a battle scream, Sokka. Nervous schmervous. Before he connects, Jet swoops in and deftly incapacitates the soldier.
Aw, hey, he was mine.
Gotta be quicker next time.
I mean, it does sound a little bit like Zuko.
A little bit. I mean, they all sound. Yeah. Well, let's keep
I
going.
love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Sokka looks miffed. Katara looks impressed.
Hey.
Such a ton going on.
Hi.
Are you noticing why we picked all these scenes? We had some things in mind. As they face the battle, ready to fight some more, they see all of the Fire Nation soldiers scattering and fleeing into the woods. Aang rushes over to Jet and Katara.
You just took out a whole army almost single-handed.
Army? Psh, they're only like 20 guys.
My name is Jet. And these are my freedom fighters: Sneers, Longshot, Smellerbee, the Duke, and Pipsqueak.
Jet indicates the other members of his gang. Aang looks to the smallest rebel, who is about 8 years old. Pipsqueak, that's a funny name. Oh, wait, that's not me. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
That's
oh no,
you, Wang. That's
I'm
you,
so
Wang.
sorry. I got nervous because I have to read Pipsqueak and I read ahead. I'm so sorry, JJ. Please give us Aang's line.
Pipsqueak, that's a funny name.
Pipsqueak, who's actually the largest member of the group, answers. You think my voice is funny? I mean, my name? You think my name is funny? My voice is not funny, my voice is great. Katara and Sokka look worried for a beat at Aang's faux pas.
It's hilarious.
All right, help me. Give me your lowest laughs for Pipsqueak. Ready? Thank you, friends, thank you. All right, we're outside the Fire Nation camp. The Freedom Fighters and the kids are at the Fire Nation campsite. Katara approaches Jet. She is noticeably coy.
Thanks for saving us, Jet. We're lucky you were there.
I should be thanking you. We were waiting to ambush those soldiers all morning. We just needed the right distraction. And you guys just stumbled in.
We were relying on instincts.
You'll get yourself killed doing that.
Sokka is miffed. The Duke and Pipsqueak are standing near some red barrels marked with a symbol for explosives. The Duke picks up a handful of viscous goop and smells it. Hey, Jet, these barrels are filled with blasting jelly.
That's a great score.
And these boxes are filled with jelly candy.
Also good. Let's not get those mixed up.
We'll take this stuff back to the hideout.
You guys have a hideout?
Honeycomb. Yeah, you want to see it?
Yes, we want to see it.
Jet smiles at Katara. The kids and Jet's rebels arrive at the hideout with a Fire Nation wagon holding red barrels in tow. Appa follows. The hideout looks like the rest of the forest.
We're here.
Where? There's nothing here.
Hold this.
Why? What's this do?
Jet gives Sokka a rope with a loop tied to the end. As soon as Sokka grabs hold, he's flung straight up into the trees.
Oh, whoa,
Great. He flies out of sight.
Eh?
I'll get up on my own and uses airbending to reach
Great.
the branches and Momo follows.
Great. Thank you.
whoa! Now he stole your line.
You stole your
I'm
line.
happy about it. I'm totally comfortable with it.
And then I say, grab a hold of me, Katara.
Katara does so. Jet uses the rope loop as a foothold and they ascend at a more reasonable pace up the tree. That is all it says. I just want everyone to know. You know that whole moment, right? That's just like a dream sequence
know.
of like the beautiful blur. Like the animators and the director were just like, okay, we're gonna flesh this out a little. Because the script is just says like, and then they go up. And then Katara and Jet reach the branches and we see Jet's treetop hideout for the first time. The hideout is an amazing hidden base of really awesome tree houses connected by zip lines, ladders, and rope bridges.
Nice place you got.
Aang grabs onto a zip line and whizzes away through the trees. Momo follows, quickly leaping from branch to branch. Let's get some Momo enjoying himself. Okay, great. Jet and Katara walk along a rope bridge following Pipsqueak and the gang. A disgruntled Sokka walks a few paces behind.
It's beautiful up here.
It's beautiful, and more importantly, the Fire Nation can't find us.
Ironic. They would love to find you, wouldn't they, Jet?
It's not gonna happen, Smeller B.
Why does the Fire Nation want to find you?
I guess you could say I've been causing them a little trouble. See, they took over a nearby Earth Kingdom town a few years back.
We've been ambushing their troops, cutting off their supply lines, and doing anything we can to mess with them.
One day, we'll drive the Fire Nation out of here for good and free that town.
That's so brave.
Yeah, nothing's braver than a guy in a treehouse.
Don't pay any attention to my brother.
No problem. He probably had a rough day.
So you all live here?
That's right. Long shot over there, his town got burned down by the Fire Nation. We found the Duke trying to steal our food. I don't think he ever really had a home.
What about you?
The Fire Nation killed my parents.
Oh,
Just let's let that sit out there.
I know the Fire Nation did some bad things. We know that. I was only 8 years old. That day changed me forever.
Sokka and I lost our mother to the Fire Nation.
We know, Katara, we know. I'm so sorry, Katara. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it does say Jet looks at her with sympathy and understanding.
I'm sorry.
Now everybody is having a rowdy feast. Jet's walking on the table that people are eating off of. He lifts his glass and begins an inspiring toast.
Today we struck another blow against the Fire Nation swine.
Everyone cheers!
I got a special joy from the look on one of the soldiers' face when the Duke dropped down his helmet and rode him like a wild hog monkey. Now, the Fire Nation thinks they don't have to worry about a couple of kids hiding in the trees.
There's an awkward silence as Jet waits for a response.
Maybe they're right. Boo! Or maybe they're dead wrong.
He takes a seat next to Katara.
Hey, Jet, nice speech.
Thanks. By the way, I was really impressed with you and Aang. That was some great bending I saw out there today.
Well, he's great. He's the Avatar. I could use some more training.
Avatar, huh? Very nice.
Thanks, Jet.
So, I might know a way that you and Aang can help our struggle.
Katara and Aang seem interested, but Sokka interjects.
Unfortunately, we have to leave. Tonight.
Jet turned his charm on Sokka.
Sokka, you're kidding me. I needed you for a very important mission tomorrow.
What mission?
We're gonna blow up a town. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, wonderful friend.
So much.
Wonderful job. It is time for our last scene. We are doing some stuff from The Storm.
The storm.
Where we find out a little more about Prince Zuko and what happened to him.
Right. Who are our actors? What's your guys' names?
My name's Riley.
Riley?
Gabriel.
Gabriel.
Riley, Gabriel, wonderful.
You want to cast this?
You do it.
Okay, Gabriel, you're gonna play Uncle Iroh.
Score.
Nice.
And you said, is it Riley?
Yeah.
Riley, you're playing Lieutenant G.
And the Sinister General.
And the Sinister.
Ooh, okay. Yes, indeed. We're going flashback, baby. Flashback.
I'm gonna play Zuko. And Janet, you're gonna play the old general.
Yeah, this old general has one line, so I'll just take care of that. All right, we're on Zuko's boat. Uncle Iroh stands out on the deck, and Zuko is nearby. It's the same kind of beautiful day the kids were experiencing. Same formation of squawking geese fly by. Uncle's nostrils widen, and he inhales deeply.
Squawking geese. What are the geese doing?
There's a storm coming, a big one.
You're out of your mind, Uncle. The weather's perfect. There's not a cloud in sight.
A storm is approaching from the north. I suggest we alter our course and head southwest.
We know the Avatar is traveling northward, so we'll do the same.
Prince Zuko, consider the safety of the crew.
The safety of the crew doesn't matter.
Zuko realizes one of his men, Lieutenant G, has just come on deck and overheard this. It's awkward for a moment, then Zuko marches up to Lieutenant G and looks him in the eye.
Finding the Avatar is far more important than any individual's safety.
Oof. Zuko enters the ship. Uncle turns to Lieutenant G, who is miffed.
He doesn't mean that. He's just all worked up.
And we're on the boat. Uncle, Lieutenant G, and a few of the men are back on the deck when Zuko comes back out. The skies are definitely growing darker.
Huh. It looks like your uncle was right about the storm after all.
Lucky guess.
Uncle tries to signal G that he should let this drop, but it's too late. Zuko gets in G's face.
Lieutenant, you'd better learn some respect, or I will teach it to you.
He turns to leave. Uncle again signals G to keep quiet, but...
What do you know about respect?
Zuko stomps in his tracks, but doesn't turn around.
The way you talk to everyone around here, from your hard-working crew into your esteemed uncle, shows you know nothing about respect. You don't care about anyone but yourself, then again, what should I expect from a spoiled prince?
Zuko turns around. His eyes narrow to a fierce glare at Lieutenant G. He marches towards him. When Zuko reaches him, the other men stand up behind G. It is clear that if Zuko throws a blow, it will be mutiny.
Easy now.
But neither Zuko or G back down, and neither breaks his stare. Suddenly, they both begin attack moves. But before the blows land, Uncle gets between them and skillfully stops both moves at the root. Yes, he does. Nice.
Enough. We're all a bit tired from being at sea so long. I'm sure after a bowl of noodles, everyone will feel much better.
G turns his back and walks away.
I don't need your help keeping order on my ship, Uncle.
Uncle puts his hands on Zuko's shoulders, but he shrugs them off and walks away. And Iroh's feelings are hurt. It's raining outside. Lieutenant G and a few other men are sitting at a table near the furnace drinking and grumbling. Let's get some other men grumbling. I love you guys so much.
I'm sick of taking his orders, and I'm tired of chasing his avatar. I mean, who does Zuko think he is?
We hear a voice.
Do you really want to know?
And Uncle's in the doorway.
General Iroh, we were just...
It's okay. Mind if I join you?
Of course, sir.
Sits down. With them.
I just pantomime sitting, by the way.
Wonderful. Thank you, Gabriel.
Try to understand my nephew. He's a complicated young man. He has been through much.
So we're going into the flashback. A number of important-looking Fire Nation generals and admirals enter the war planning chamber. Prince Zuko, age 14, slightly younger-looking, different hair, no scar, tries to enter but is stopped by a guard, and Zuko protests.
Let me in.
Tries to push past him, but the guard grabs him. Uncle Iroh comes in and intervenes.
Prince Zuko, what's wrong?
I want to go into the war chamber, but the guard won't let me pass.
You're not missing anything. Trust me, these meetings are dreadfully boring.
If I'm gonna rule this nation one day, don't you think I need to start learning as much as I can?
Very well, but you must promise not to speak. These old folks are a bit sensitive, you know.
He's excited.
Thank you, Uncle.
Iroh brings him in past the guard.
So nice, he's so innocent.
Those were the days.
I know, but guess who let him in that meeting?
Now, hold on.
I'm just saying. I love him.
Hold on.
Hold on a second.
All right. So we're in the meeting. A sinister general is in the middle of describing his plans, possibly indicating a map that shows troop movements.
The Earth Kingdom defenses are concentrated here, a dangerous battalion of their strongest earthbenders and fiercest warriors. So I am recommending the 41st Division.
All right, old general. But the 41st has entirely new recruits. How do you expect them to defeat a powerful Earth Kingdom battalion?
I don't. They'll be used as a distraction while we mount an attack from the rear. What better to use as bait than fresh meat?
Zuko looks around the room to see if other officers, yes, they're nodding in approval. He can't believe no one's objecting to this. He stands up.
You can't sacrifice an entire division like that. Those soldiers love and defend our nation. How can you betray them?
There's a very sharp, very awkward silence as everyone stares at Zuko. And then back in the present, Uncle says,
Zuko was right, you see, but it was not his place to speak out, and there were dire consequences.
Everybody looks very enthralled as Uncle Iroh continues.
After Zuko's outburst in the meeting, the Fire Lord became very angry with him. He said that Prince Zuko's challenge of the general was an act of complete disrespect, and there was only one way to resolve this.
Agni Kai, a fire duel.
That's right. Zuko looked upon the old general he had insulted and declared that he was not afraid, but Zuko misunderstood.
And we go into the Agni Kai chamber. We see Zuko in the chamber kneeling, his back to his opponent. The other generals and soldiers are gathered to watch the duel.
When he turned to face his opponent, he was surprised to see it was not the general.
As he turns around.
Zuko had spoken out against the general's plan, but by Take two. Zuko had spoken out against the general's plan, but by doing so, in the Fire Lord's war room, it was the Fire Lord whom he had disrespected. Zuko would have to duel his own father.
Fear washes over Zuko's face as we see he is shocked and upset. And we will leave it there with many thanks to Riley and Gabriel. Fantastic work. Thank you.
Thank you all the actors today. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much.